Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Brooke will get a shock. Nick will spot Taylor proposing to Ridge and will give Brooke updates soon after. Taylor's decision to offer up her own engagement ring and push Ridge toward remarriage will come as a surprise to him, too. Will Ridge accept the offer despite his reservations or pump the thickets? Ridge will have an explanation for Brooke when she corners him laterally. Brooke will eventually pry the verity out of Ridge, so he may admit he's trying to spare Taylor from a broken heart. Sheila will reflect on Spencer's and how backstabbings are the norm for them. Bill formally proposed to Sheila during all the FBI drama, so she knows a thing or two about that. Now it'll be Luna's turn to get tricked by a Spencer. Will work with Finn and Steffi on a trap that could lead to Luna's downfall. Will's going to throw himself at Luna and pretend he's pining the excitement she brings to the table. Will's going to act like he resolved from boring Elektra because he wanted dangerous Luna, so she'll be all for it. Luna will make out with Will, but how long will it take her to pick up on his deception? This plot could lead to bad news if it sends Luna off the rails and leads to further crimes. Luna will feel the need to make an escape by the end of all this. Since Luna's about to go on the run, she could do commodity horrible and come a fugitive again. Carter may go on with Steffi's wishes and try to move Hope to move past what went down with Daphne. Hope is no way going to be Daphne's biggest addict, but she might eventually agree to tolerate her. That's if Daphne can be talked into returning. Daphne turned down Steffi's request to come back to LA, but she'll know mistrustfulness face more pressure soon. Will Daphne eventually change her mind and return to help launch the new scent? Trouble could be brewing, especially if B&B's keeping suckers in the dark on a big twist. It's possible Daphne and Carter hooked up off-screen, so no bone. Can rule out a secret gestation curveball. As for Brooke, she'll start to see the value in the love and fidelity Nick's offering her. Nick may invite Brooke on an Italy adventure in the coming occurrences since she'll indeed end up on a trip with him by the end of July. Ridge and Taylor are fated for a romantic split, so he'll come competition for Nick when it comes to winning back Brooke's heart. Taylor will catch Ridge off guard with a grand gesture that could affect their future. Taylor presenting her own engagement ring to Ridge and admitting she wants him to be her hubby. Taylor also pushes Ridge to tell her that he wants that, too, though Ridge looks uncomfortable and uncertain this remarriage step is the right bone. Nick will witness this offer hard, so he'll track Brooke down at Forrester Creations and offer updates on the surprising news. Once Nick admits that Taylor pulled out a ring and proposed to Ridge, Brooke will wonder what Ridge said. Nick may not know for sure if he didn't stick around long enough to find out. Nick may suppose this is proof that Brooke should put Ridge out of her mind. Since Nick feels like Brooke deserves better, he'll formally again offer to be the man she needs and give her a chance at a new fortune. Will visiting Luna's apartment, where he admits he broke up with Elektra since she just doesn't excite him. This will presumably be Luna's fantasy about what could be if Will dumped boring Elektra and enjoyed sizzling with her rather. Luna getting evidence that Will likes peril before snoozling his neck and eventually kissing him. It's possible Will could do all this for real if he's trying to trap Luna ever, but the fantasy angle seems most likely at this point. Luna's imagination may run wild with possibilities when it comes to Will and the hot relationship they could have with Elektra out of the way. The further Luna fantasizes about Will, the further fixated she may come on stealing Elektra's man for herself. Luna will continue conniving against Steffi and targeting Hayes as well, so don't miss all the scary marvels to come. Steffi and Finn will have a pivotal supporter in their fight against Luna. It's clear that Luna has a weak spot, and his name is Will. Finn and Steffi will try to use Will to their advantage. Since Will views Luna as a trouble to Elektra Forrester and other people he cares about, he'll be on board with pitching in. Steffi and Finn will retain Will for a Luna temptation trap, so the three of them will work together on Luna's takedown. It sounds like suckers will see a brainstorming session or two before Will puts this plot in stir. Luna has made her interest in Will known and actually seems downright obsessed with him at this point. When Will comes knocking at her door with big news, Luna putatively won't suspect anything shady is going on. Despite Will's numerous rejections, Luna believes she's timber progress and that he wants her deep down. Will's going to do a good job of dealing that Luna's right when he visits her apartment. Will talking about a presumably fake elector bifurcation and averring she just doesn't excite him. When Luna asks if Will likes peril, he says he wouldn't be there if he didn't. The promo also shows Luna kissing Will's neck before they eventually lock lips as well. It's tough to believe Will would go as far as taking Luna to bed, so a makeout session may be the extent of his temptation sweats. Will's going to attack this challenge with confidence, but there are bound to be some complications when it comes to this parlous scheme. Luna is sure to spin out when the verity comes to light and the facade inescapably crumbles. From racketeers to baby rape, the thoroughfares are paved with alternate chances. So why should Finn's son, Luna, be the exception? Sure, she made some dramatic choices, like remedying Steffi, abducting her, and killing 2 men along the way. But let's not pretend she's the first Forrester conterminous villain with a body count. Finn, the ever-noble croaker, with a bleeding heart, is in a unique position. He can either follow the anticipated path of outrage and rejection, or he can surprise us all and open his door, and his heart, to his wayward son. It may not be popular, but it just might be smart. After all, Luna's been cast out, and when people feel like they've nothing left to lose, that's when effects get dangerous. Cleric, Quinn, Sheila, and indeed Steffi herself have each done the unbelievable and managed to land back in the good graces of their loved bones. It's not that Luna deserves a free pass, but perhaps she deserves a playbook. One sincere regale, a tearful reason, and a show of guilt could flip this entire story upside down. Luna back into the pack could literally save lives. However, she's not hiding in the murk conniving a violent takedown, if she's snuggling up on the settee with Finn and Steffi. She might indeed put down that gun and pick up a smoothie. There's commodity to be said for peacekeeping through parenthood. Family is messy. But that's no way stopped anyone from standing by their own. However, cover Steffi, and keep Luna from slipping indeed further into the darkness, if Finn truly wants to break the cycle. Because occasionally, the stylish way to stop a villain is to love them before they completely come one. Finn and Steffi opened their home to Liam once they heard about his medical extremity, creating a happy union. Steffi set up a clever way to have both of the men she loves in her life. Both Liam and Steffi had a love triangle going on. Liam threaded along Steffi and Hope for decades. Once he set about he was dying, he wanted to put an end to their feud. Because of this, Steffi and Hope agreed to live their lives amicably. Finn and Liam butted heads too, and it was each because of Steffi. We haven't forgotten about her secret kisses with Liam. What didn't help was that Liam was induced he was the right man for Steffi after his divorce from Hope. Finn and Liam wasted so important time fighting over her. Steffi stayed with Finn, and he won in the end. Finn and Liam are no longer feuding. They've developed a bromance, which we've enjoyed watching. What matters to them is Steffi's happiness. She's thankful to have both men in her life. Steffi gets to spend as important time with Liam without stepping on her hubby's toes. The triad made their unique relationship dynamic work. Liam has been staying with Finn and Steffi for the time being. They want to ensure that he gets the care and treatment that he needs. Thanks to Finn, Liam's formerly in good hands, although he hasn't always been the stylish case. Liam refuses to go back to the sanitarium. Also, he shot down the occasion to suffer a life-changing treatment. Still, it comes with pitfalls. Rather, Liam has made peace with where he's at, which is at the Cliff House. He's eternally thankful to Shin for taking him in. Because of this, they remain peaceful under one roof. We're also seeing them parent together. This is a surprise twist we didn't see coming in Liam's plot. Hopefully, this dynamic will continue, indeed if Liam gets a phenomenon. This is a cleaner pieces, after all. Anything could be. What are your studies on Steffi, Liam, and Finn's unique relationship?